This is an analysis video for Group 4, which is members Jason, David, Dabin, and Mark. So our first question we want to answer was, how accurate was the critical load calculation?
The critical load calculation was not accurate, as the loading structure introduced torque onto the bridge, as you can see the bridge tilting to one side in the video. Our bridge was designed only to withstand a vertical load going down, so the design is weak against twisting forces. Additionally, we built our bridge before we saw the loading component, so when we realized that we could not load in our ideal location, it was too late to adjust our design. The middle of our bridge, which utilized K-sections, was barely used due to where the weight was loaded, so that also reduced our accuracy.
Additionally, we want to talk about if our truss failed at the expected member. So we predicted that the truss would fail on the gusset plate it was loaded on. However, this did not happen due to two major factors. One, we didn't account for the strength of the wood glue, and two, we didn't account for the torque that would be applied by the loading device. So we expected it to break at the gusset plate it was loaded on, as circled in the video. The truss did not fail at that expected member because we did not account for the strength of the wood glue and the torque the loading device would apply. However, the member that broke was directly next to the gusset plate, so the wood of the member gave out before the wood glue. Additionally, the break was slanted, so the member actually broke from torque, twisting the wood, so it fragmented. In order to improve our truss, we should have done more research into the type of load it would be holding and designed around those parameters. That way we could have maximized the efficiency of every member. Additionally, we learned that in the building process, we should have created the base layer first so that our bridge could have been as flat as possible to handle more torque. Some takeaways from the project is that we should have looked more into the parameters and restrictions associated with the project and properly worked around these constraints. Additionally, we noticed that the wood actually gave out first, before the glue did. So we know that for a future build, we should look into the strengths of our different materials.